And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Now here's Lopez. From past the arc. That shot off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic outside. Pulls it up. Almost, but it rolls out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Out to the right wing. Holiday against Doncic. Over Holiday. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the evening. Throw good. Giannis.
And you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Middleton outside. Bounce pass on to Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Middleton. And Holiday has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Middleton. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Here's Kleba, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Middleton. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A deep 3 from Porzingis, but they recover it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's DiVincenzo. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. Defended by Middleton. Lopez with the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
He hits both from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach. Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot. Easy.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez right side. Five on the clock. Middleton trying to break free. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Here's Brunson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Brunson's got his second basket. Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice D from Porzingis.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And Doncic, here we go. Good on the bucket.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here is Holiday. He kicks it to Lopez. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. How he performed last season. Put up about 9 points per, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Here's Porzingis. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Now here's Middleton. Now the pass to Giannis. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in assists. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Here's Finney Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Doncic. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 10.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. Here's Giannis. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Middleton outside, and the turnover again by Milwaukee. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Here's Brunson. Clock at 6. That shot missing, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And here's Brunson. He's got 7. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Lopez. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Doncic right side. Knocked loose. Back to Brunson. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The kick out to Lopez. Drills the three-pointer. Lopez has got 5 now.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Brunson scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And he gets it back. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 5. Middleton for 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Mavericks leading by 4. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Holiday's got his second bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Finney-Smith. He has 6. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Over Holiday. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Middleton right side. The feed to Ilyasova. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now Doncic, 10 points for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say it with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say it with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you gotta just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And buenos noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Marvin Williams is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player, not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Boris, who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards, guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, two names to keep an eye on.
And here's Holiday after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Back to Holiday. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic against Matthews. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Now, Powell is fantastic at finishing off the drive, wanting to power it down every time.
Holiday, the pass to Ilyasova. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Brunson with it. He's got 9. Tries from 16. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 grade overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
The Mavericks making a change here. Richardson's checked in.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Cauley-Stein. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 12 points per game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Matthews, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Richardson the pass to Cauley-Stein. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the pass to Ilyasova. Outside Matthews. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Holiday. Shoots over Doncic, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. Middleton against Hardaway. Lets it go from 11. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton finds Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Matthews scanning the floor. Holiday the pass to Williams. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Mavericks leading by 8. It's Hardaway with the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Down low, pass to Middleton. It's Matthews on the wing from about 16, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday against Richardson. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Richardson kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Here's Powell. Doncic outside. And the three off target. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Bucks. Down by 12. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Richardson. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Doncic against Matthews. Middleton outside. Holiday looking over the floor. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Mavericks leading by 12. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by Williams. The Bucks shooting 40% from the field. Matthews finds Holiday. Middleton outside. Matthews against Doncic. Matthews goes in. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now here's Matthews. 9 points last game out.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Cauley-Stein has it in the corner. Over Ilyasova. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Bucks trail by 14. Matthews left side. Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Dallas. Cauley-Stein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Holiday finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Matthews, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Middleton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
What you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch four in this league.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first one falls. Well, Greg, this is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams, former #2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to teams. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Zinkus, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense. And Brady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Castellanos. Here's Connaughton. The pass to Middleton. Trains the 19-footer. Middleton's got 10 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Porzingis passes to Brunson. Now Powell. Now here's Richardson. Outside, Porzingis. There's the triple. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Finney-Smith. Drills it from outside. He's got 9. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 13-point game. And here's Giannis. He has 7. With 1 on the clock, connects the jumper drops.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And so it's Dallas holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. The second quarter was full of highlights for them, and as their play improved, so did their lead. They'll be carrying an 11-point edge into the second half. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Some great work from them with the three ball. They came in with the idea that they could attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Bucks?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Mavericks leading by 11. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Clock at 4. Great D that time for Middleton.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Brunson. Guarded close. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Brunson's got 11.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Now here's Lopez. 5 points in the game. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Middleton. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Finney-Smith. He's got 9. Shoots the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Kleba got it. Good job in the low post. Kleber's got his first points of the game.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Brunson, rebounded by the Bucks. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running, and he gets it to go. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Kleber. Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season, putting in about 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Now, here's Doncic. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Outside, Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the block. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Antetokounmpo. Brunson covering. Passes it to Middleton for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. Mavericks leading by 8. Now Brunson, 11 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Bucks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brunson with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for Brook Lopez. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Chris Middleton. Here's Kleber. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Matthews. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. The shot's good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Dallas.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
He definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Pass to Richardson. And here's Porzingis. Back to Richardson. And off the glass. That one's good. Richardson's got 6. Bucks trail by 6. Giannis kicks to Matthews. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hardaway passes to Richardson. Outside, Porzingis from downtown. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Holiday. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Finney-Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson, no luck. Bucks trail by 6. Matthews, no one around him. And again, the Bucks miss. The Mavericks shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Richardson outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Right side Hardaway. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him. Milwaukee's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Here's Richardson. That shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks leading by 3. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he can't get the first one. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. So he can't get either to fall.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubs people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next. How can I be better?
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Richardson. He has 6. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis over Lopez. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Hardaway from outside. A rebound by the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the Mavericks call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Moment now to see the numbers for Hardaway. How he did last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity. And that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Kleba kicks to Porzingis. Richardson outside. To Hardaway. They need this. And he overshot that one, missing. Milwaukee in the lead. The pass to DiVincenzo. Dishes to Lopez. Kicks it to Matthews. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Dallas shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Richardson the pass to Porzingis. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, tough to contain all that size on the drive. Kristaps Porzingis, 7-footer.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. And Doris, given how much of last season he missed and how early he came into the league, Porzingis a lot younger than people think.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. Think about it. He becomes an all-star at the age of 22 and already one of the more recognizable faces in the league. It is truly scary to think that in a few years, KP could be miles better than where he is today.
Good on the second free throw. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Richardson. He's got 6. Fades away. Porzingis can't hit.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, GA, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter, Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. And it's Matthews, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Porzingis. And here's Richardson. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Ilyasova. The drive by Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Powell. The dish to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Giannis against Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Antetokounmpo, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 30.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Richardson, no luck.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And they double up Giannis. Ilyasova finds Matthews. Here's Connaughton. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 10. Richardson outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Josh Richardson. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And the Mavericks call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Connaughton. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Doncic cans it from downtown. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Brunson. Giannis with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And so it's Dallas with Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Middleton on the wing, fires the 3. That one, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell in the high post. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Porzingis.
good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Antetokounmpo against Cauley-Stein. That one drops for him. 34 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Doncic. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 9th assist in the game now. Doncic outside. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Cauley-Stein passes to Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Giannis against Cauley-Stein. Here's Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. Giannis has got 36.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons that they're up in this game.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. That one is on Holiday. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220 doors. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where's he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put it. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Boy, picking up where he left off, his 2nd from distance this half, 5 overall.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Middleton, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Luka Doncic is so clever. This guy able to draw the contact to get himself to the free throw line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
That one drops. He ties it up. Milwaukee has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
goes Finney-Smith. The pass to Brunson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Lopez passes to Giannis. A fader. That one falls. Giannis has got 40 points.
You know this, Kevin. If you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Pass to Kleba. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Lopez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Lopez. Oh, and here we go. On the Kumbo. Nobody back.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Doncic against Holiday. Doncic, no good. The Bucks trail. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw good from Doncic.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 38 points.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. And the Bucks miss again.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Bucks trail by 8. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight. Doncic against Howard. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And he banks in the layup. Finney-Smith's got 21 in the game.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
.105 left to play here in the fourth. It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Porzingis following the bucket by the Bucks. Lopez with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Bounce pass, Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Lopez over to help. Passes to Finney-Smith. Over Middleton. No good from Finney-Smith. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Free throws good from Holiday.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Doncic against Holiday. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Here's Brunson. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. 3 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick lead.
The chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Middleton inside the three-point line, and a miss there off the inbound. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Brent, two explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at the time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now, Doncic after the missed three from Lopez. Brunson kicks to Finney Smith. Dallas, no good that time either. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday against Doncic. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Brunson the bounce pass. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And it's good for 2.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Doncic with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good with the triple.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Doncic, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Some last season stats for him. Was in at about 9 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Now here's Porzingis. There's the pass to Doncic. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Doncic following the three from Drew Holiday. Looking to end the run. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, the Bucks are in a good spot with a young superstar entering his prime.
And they like the fact that this core has more potential in it. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder as they committed to Lopez. They committed to Chris Middleton. And now they think that they can take the next step with Giannis's growth.
Here's Holiday after Luka Doncic's bucket. Lopez outside. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic outside. Passes it to Porzingis. Over Lopez. And too long on the shot. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. To the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Now Lopez still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Luka Doncic's miss. Lopez, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Doncic. Lopez against Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. For Middleton. And that one hits back iron.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Holiday gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A floater, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 7 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Tries from 10. But they get it back. Brunson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Their dilemma tonight, finding an answer for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said the temptation is to pack the lane, but he's a great passer too, so we have to be careful bringing help. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off.
Thank you, David. And here's Holiday after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Now the pass to Middleton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Left side, Antetokounmpo. The 9-foot shot. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Mavericks now. Brunson scanning the floor. To the paint. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And now it's just a 4-point Bucks lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Giannis passes to Middleton. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
It is getting scary out there to watch Giannis do what he do.
Outside, Porzingis goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, and he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Lopez. Porzingis with the steal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Porzingis with the rebound. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Doncic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday finds Lopez. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Offline with his three.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Middleton with it. Brunson covering, and that's good. Chris Middleton for three.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Pass to Doncic. 35 seconds left to play in the first. No good from Finney-Smith. Bucks leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. He kicks to Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Doncic has got 17 now. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wing. Ilyasova out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Here's Giannis. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Free throw good. Giannis. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Here's Brunson following the basket by Giannis. Porzingis inside. Giannis is there, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
The first free throw is good.
Problematic or an Achilles heel for a lot of young bigs is consistency from the free throw line. Really hasn't been a problem for Porzingis.
He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Powell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Matthews. Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. Middleton can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 4. Richardson the bounce pass. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the dunk by Powell.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Richardson kicks to Brunson. The pass to Porzingis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets into foul trouble. You see the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the summer league where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that way.
Now here's Williams. Kicks to Middleton. Rebounded by Hardaway.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin, J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Middleton for 3. And the Bucks miss again.
And that one way back in the first quarter was a three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Inside, Hardaway. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Check out the stats for Middleton. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now here's Ilyasova. No points in the game yet for him. Middleton finds Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. Over Porzingis, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Matthews. Richardson no luck. Bucks trail by 4, and they're pushing it up. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. To end the cold streak, nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
To the inside. Banked in off the glass. That's 12 points for Porzingis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Outside Matthews. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Richardson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Hardaway, no good. Middleton outside. Passes to DiVincenzo. And he connects with the jumper. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Brunson kicks to Richardson. Now Hardaway. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin. You got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Yeah, still possessing the athleticism. Williams is sensational at finding ways to throw it down.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Dishes to Middleton. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Now, here's Richardson. 5 on the clock. Williams comes with a double team. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Richardson, no luck. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton, and the basket is good. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
Just to Porzingis. Richardson outside. Pass to Brunson. Down low. And the dunk by Powell.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
Love the fast hands of Richardson there. Always active on the defensive end, using his length and constantly prowling for steals.
Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DiVincenzo. 3-pointers off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. For Dallas, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he makes both free throws. Holiday with it. He's got 8. The pass to Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton. Richardson cover. Shot's good by Middleton.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here is Holiday. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And here's Richardson. Hardaway up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Holiday kicks to Ilyasova. Passes it to Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Hardaway. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Mavericks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. He hits the second from the line. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doncic with the steal. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Giannis against Powell. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Dallas as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And we're seeing there's a certain it factor for Luka Doncic. His supreme confidence in himself, the terrific floor leader, he's turned a lot of people into believers in a very short time.
And you, big fella, Let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Kleba in at the power forward position. And here are the Mavericks now, following the miss by Giannis. On the wing, Doncic. He kicks it to Powell. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Mavs. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Here's Lopez. Here's Giannis. Doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
They double him with Giannis. Inside, Powell, the pass to Brunson. Kleba kicks to Brunson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Lopez. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 12 points a game, just over 2 blocks and 5 rebounds. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch. I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Doncic, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Over Lopez. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Giannis. Drops it in from 11 feet. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Now let's take a look at the scoring breakdown tonight, divided between the starters and the reserves for Milwaukee. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That one falls for Brunson. Porzingis is checked in for Dwight Powell. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Here's Brunson. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that. I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Milwaukee with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game, and a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. But they recover it. And to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Shoots from the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game.
It's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Porzingis, at his height, he knows it. He can get that shot off anytime he wants.
Now Giannis, 27 points for him. For 3, Middleton. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 13.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. And the Mavericks call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Johnson with it. He's got 7, and there's the pass to Kleber. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-5 run here. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Mavericks trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out to Doncic. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The 19-foot shot. And the shot is long.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And the double up Antetokounmpo. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 14. That shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Fires from the line. Buries the jump shot. Brunson's got 9 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 27. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. Tries again. And Giannis with the layup. Giannis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got 25 points.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Milwaukee, and the wing jumper offline. Giannis is double. Matthews. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Finney-Smith.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Over Holiday. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Matthews, no good. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Tipped away. Giannis inside. Brunson covering. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porzingis has got 17 now.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's Holiday. The wide open look here for Lopez. That 3 off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson covering, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Doncic. 25 points in the game. Can't hit from the low block. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. The layup missed. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. Doncic feeling it out. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Holiday goes in. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Now here's Doncic. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's Milwaukee, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2.
Awesome seeing Richardson get a little tricky with the ball. Some fancy moves there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Middleton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. To the paint. Middleton trying to break free.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Richardson the pass to Kleba. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday with it. Hardaway picks him up. And Holiday, here we go. And they'll keep possession.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Taken away by Holiday. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
Oh, with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Mavericks trail by 9. Now Richardson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot. This time looking for contact as well.
First one falls for him.
There's so much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
And Richardson drops them both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Holiday. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Holiday focused there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
Free throw, good, Holiday.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Richardson the pass to Kleba. Rolly Stein kicks to Hardaway. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. But they'll get another chance.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Down low. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Wow, more from Holiday there. When he's healthy, he can have these kind of special nights, Kevin.
Rolly Stein kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No good from Connaughton. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And that's now 11 points for Josh Richardson.
Richardson's pretty consistent at draining that 3 ball. The D can't allow him to get too comfortable while he's camped out behind the arc.
Holiday against Doncic. Outside Holiday. Kleba with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Richardson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Richardson the pass to Kleba. Back to Richardson. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the right side. Here's Connaughton. Hits the 3-point bomb. Connaughton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
On the wing, Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Middleton can't get it to go.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Out to Hardaway. Richardson outside. And the pass to Cauley-Stein. He can't get that one, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton for three, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
See how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up. Guys.
Now here is Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
Hardaway hits them both.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Now here is Holiday for a three. Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Richardson outside. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Hardaway has got 7 now in this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
To the inside, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. A different look for Dallas. Zinkas, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 9th assist in the game now. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Holiday against Richardson. Here's Brunson. Connects from three-point range. And that's a double-double for him now. 12 points and 10 assists. Passes it to DiVincenzo. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 44.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Brunson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Holiday gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's to Porzingis. Good D by Lopez.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well,